Hello and welcome to autoX. My name is Karan Mathur, and this, ladies and gentlemen, what you see in front of you is the BGauss RUV 350. It's a premium, rugged utility vehicle that's tech-laden, and the company promises for it to be a unique proposition in the market. So what I'm going to do in this video is find out whether it can live up to the expectations that BGauss has promised, or is it just an electric vehicle that we never really asked for, but BGauss now offers. Let's find out. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the design, and in terms of how it looks, it gets a step-through design, which is pretty popular in Southeast Asian markets, and I think it is definitely a unique proposition in that aspect. Now, I really like when I used to see the Hondas and the Yamaha step-throughs in other markets, and I'm glad at least BGauss is being unique about how it looks. First and foremost, you get all LED lighting, which means you get LED headlights, tail lights, indicators as well. Then another highlight are the vibrant color option that it has to offer and the metal body that it gets. Now this will be fruitful in terms of its durability and the ruggedness that it has to offer. Now, another unique offering are the 16-inch alloy wheels, which are also available in multiple color options, and combined with the vibrant color options of the body, I think this looks really good. I really liked how the Honda, Yamaha step-throughs used to look like when I used to see them in the Southeast Asian markets, and I'm glad BGauss is offering such a unique design here as well. Now, of course, a big con which I'm going to talk about is the build quality that BGauss has to offer. Yes, the panel gaps are pretty obvious. The fit and finish of the components aren't all that good. The buttons aren't very tactile to use. But yes, it is a unique offering. But let's talk about features now. Now, first, what you'll be greeted to is a 5-inch color TFT display. I think it does a good job in showing you all the information that you need. However, the UI or the layout is pretty confusing. You have a back and front button which you have to use in conjunction with the brake in order to access different functions of the menus, and it can get confusing at times. But nonetheless, the inclusion of the 5-inch color TFT display is pretty welcome. Then you also get other features which include 3 ride modes, which is Eco, Ride and Sport. But for now, let's move on. You also get reverse mode, you get brake regeneration, you also get cruise control, and then you have connectivity features, which means you can hook up your smartphone to the scooter and get all the information which you need directly at the palm of your hands. Then it's not lacking in terms of storage spaces either. Now, in terms of practicality, first and foremost, you get a 15-liter under-seat storage. This will be good enough to fit most full-size helmet and all half-size helmets. Here also you can find the charging port, and what you also get is a vacation mode switch, which means you can switch on or off the trickle charging of the scooter when you go on vacations. Then another storage area here is under seat is the hook in order to keep your documents or any other small personal belongings. Then further down, you also get a secret compartment under the carpet where you can see the floorboard. You can open this up and reveal a storage space which is meant to house your charger. This has been done in order to free up the space under the seat. Moving on, you also get a storage space at the front which can house multiple small water bottles or 2 1-liter bottles as well. Here you also have a hook to carry all your groceries. Now, before I move on to the performance and the handling part, let me quickly touch upon the ergonomics. Now, in terms of the seating, it's a long, wide, cushiony seat which I get, and I think that's pretty good. That will be good for your city riding conditions. I sit upright and my hands fall easily to the handlebar as well. However, one big gripe which I have is the fact that the way the flip key sticks out, that can be troublesome for anyone above 6 feet. My knees personally don't touch the keys while riding, but I have heard the complaint from my colleagues. Now, if I take the scooter off the main stand, as you can see, my feet can reach the ground pretty easily. I'm 5 feet 6 inch, and it's pretty comfortable. The seat height is set at 785 millimeters. The ground clearance is 160 millimeters, which will be good for most users' conditions. Now, in terms of how it rides, well, I feel the motor is pretty tractable, and if you plug it into sport mode, the throttle is actually pretty zippy for most city usage conditions. The company claims that you get a 0 to 40 kilometers per hour acceleration time of 5.8 seconds, and they may not seem like much, and I feel that's good enough for most users of this electric scooter. When we talk about handling of this motorcycle, the first thing that I'd like to talk about is how light it feels as soon as you get on. That will be a welcome touch to new riders to the segment. Over that, you get 16-inch alloy wheels with 80 and 90 section TVS Eurogrip tires. Now, the width of the tires help it be very nimble in slow speed conditions, and the TVS Eurogrip, well, I liked how their offerings are in other segments, and I think this is a pretty good tire as well for your acceleration, for your handling, and for your braking needs. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's the verdict then? Is this the unique offering that we've been waiting for, the value for money premium electric vehicle? Well, first and foremost, what I'd like to start with, it is a rugged utility vehicle, and that's pretty evident in how it drives, in the components that it has to offer. It's unique in terms of how it looks as well. Nothing else on the road looks quite like it, and with the vibrant color options, I think it'll definitely help you stand out. The features, on the other hand, well, they're not unique, but they are plenty. You get enough to keep all the techies happy. And in terms of how it rides, I think someone looking for an everyday runabout that's good looking, that rides well, and something which will turn heads, well, this will definitely do it. But where I'm confused is the fact that the price has not been announced yet. And if it is, by the time this video goes out, I'll have it on the screen below. But if it's not, well, it's hard to say until we get it out for a proper road test review and get to test out the actual utility and the ruggedness of this vehicle. So until then, I'll save my judgment for a future video. What do you guys think about it? Tell us in the comment section down below. Would you pick this over something like an Ather 450 or an Ola S1? I know those have a special place in the user's hearts, but other than a few niggles like the build quality. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. My name is Karan Mathur, and I'll see you guys really soon.